It's time to speak up. If you're a MAGA and you call yourself a Christian, I need to have a word with you.
The Democrats and Musk had a bad breakup. You know how these are. They used to be in love. Musk didn't change. Democrats did. He's always believed in free speech and free enterprise. He didn't make his money shorting the pound like Soros so we could use it to open our border and prisons. He's making cars that liberals say save the planet and trying to put rockets on other planets. The progressives hate that Musk's making progress. And they hate that he's young and fun and not in the shadows like their sugar daddy Soros.
That idiot Elon Musk.
Oh.
That guy, like, he's going to, like, who evidently is a Nazi. Like, I just refuse to believe that it was an accidental 2-time Sieg Heil. And he does it at a presidential inauguration. This is why I hate liberals. It's like liberals have no teeth whatsoever. They just go, oh, my God. Can you believe I'm getting out of the country? I'm just like, you're going to leave the country because of one guy with dyed hair plugs and a laminated face who makes a bad car and has an obsolete social media platform? You're going to leave this. Why doesn't he leave? Why isn't he stopped? What are we so afraid of this guy who can't fight his way out of a wet paper bag?
You can take him on.
Like, why do liberals just sit back and not, they have nothing?
What are you doing?
This.
Okay.
This.
Yes, the attacks Elon Musk is receiving. I have never seen something like this. If someone told me that this bull guy would turn to be this kind of person one day, I won't even believe. I like this for the very first time that CNN is doing this. Someone put this video out. This is an incredible segment from CNN. I'm a Tesla owner. I appreciate the technology and I like that it is made in America. In fact, among all automakers, Tesla is arguably the most American. I don't make my consumer decisions based on politics. I make them based on quality. When it comes to Musk and Trump, I hope the broaden Tesla's appeal. This is the truth. I was shocked that this is coming from CNN. If you are making your decision to consume something based on politics,
I was a leftist, and I am still a leftist. I'm just a MAGA leftist now because...
That makes no sense.
Well, would you like me to explain it to you?
Please do, yes, please.
When I look at what President Trump ran on and the agenda that he's enacting right now, he took a Republican Party that was built on social conservatism, foreign interventions and wars, and free trade and free markets. And he basically took an axe to all of those. During the campaign, he said, look, I mean, he's pretty pro, and he sidelined the pro-life wing of his party.
He has changed the party, for sure.
Okay, so he believes abortion should be legal for 12 weeks.
But free trade,
on foreign intervention, he's anti-war. He's trying to bring to an end to all of these wars, okay?
By surrendering, but yes.
Okay.
Well, like, why are you going and telling everybody, justify what you do? Justify what you do. Mm-hmm. That piece of shit car that you're making that the government financed. No?
But you know what you just said? You said that Elon still has a job. He's the richest man in the world. There's nothing they can do to him. And that's all he proved. There's nothing anybody can do to him by throwing up when he did.
Yes, I don't know if you've seen this. He's unable to answer this question. This was someone that used to praise Elon Musk, like he's a billionaire, nobody can do anything. Now suddenly, he is going off on Elon Musk. I don't want to play all the video because of copyright issues. Let's proceed with this lady calling herself a Christian, now going off on MAGA Republicans.
It's okay for a Democrat to do it, but not Trump. Let's get into it. Barack Obama signed an executive order in 2011 for an Oversight and Accountability Board to detect and reduce waste, fraud, and abuse across government with the best public servants. But when Trump does it, to eliminate waste, fraud, and abuse with public servants, it's bad. When Biden says he wants people working from home back in the office, and his chief of staff says it's a priority of the president, because 3 out of 4 of the federal agency buildings was at a 25% or less occupancy rate, it's okay. But when Trump says it, he's a dictator. When Obama slashed NIH funding by how much? A 5% reduction, which in turn caused NIH funding falling short $714 million of pre-bill funding levels, which caused them to only make up about half of their losses, because in real dollars, NCI's budget falls short of its previous budget, $4.968 billion. But when Trump wants to slash $4 billion from NIH funding, he hates kids with cancer. When Obama deports more non-criminals than criminals by the hundreds of thousands, it's okay. But when Trump does it, he's a racist. When eggs spike up over 50 to 60% under Biden, it's okay. But under Trump, he doesn't know how the economy works. When Al Gore, vice president under Bill Clinton, writes an entire letter about how he wants small government, and it's the smallest it's been in more than 30 years because of them, because it is him and President Clinton's top priority, it's okay. But when Trump does it, he's a fascist.
I'm being very serious. I'm 80 years old. I think this is the most serious crisis that this country has ever faced. I think the entire idea of the United States is in jeopardy. I really do. I think it's fundamentally that profound a problem. And I think if the Democrats act clever, act determined, understand where this stands this moment in history, I think that it would be very successful.
You referenced Prime Minister McMillan. Events are what tell the story. What are the events that you're pointing to, James, that give you this concern of where we are?
The debt ceiling. They're not going to get the votes. And they have to go to Hakeem. All right? We just need to be quiet. They're going to have to stack arms because they're not going to have the votes.
Yes, these are people observing what is going on, and I'm glad that they are seeing it. Democrats are losing, but they don't see why. There are demonstrations going on, destroying Elon Musk properties everywhere. I've watched videos upon videos. I don't even want to put them on this platform for reasons you already know, but it's crazy. Because of the hatred you have on Trump, Elon Musk just inherited all Trump's haters. They have the same now. It is crazy. Some say, oh, he wants to do this. My focus on this video was Bibu. Just because of these copyright issues, I decided to trim off that part. He said some ridiculous things about Elon Musk that when you look deep into, your neck will bore. Like, seriously. He's not even ashamed. When I go back into his old videos, what he used to say about Elon Musk, comparing that to what he's saying today because of political disagreement is crazy. And that is the bad side with some people. They don't want to disagree with you. Immediately, they start calling you names that is...
It's time for the last word with Lawrence O'Donnell. Good evening, Lawrence.
Good evening, Rachel. And I know you've pledged to cover and be here for the first 100 days of the Trump presidency. I hope you noticed that I did not make that same pledge when you did.
You're not going anywhere, are you?
Well, here's the thing. This is day 52. I thought it was day 92. It turns out it's day 52, Rachel, and I'm exhausted at day 52. And so I'm going to take next week off. And I'm telling you that now because I know you don't like it when I just drift away and I don't...
Illiberal democracy, meaning when a majority of people vote for a party land where Donald Trump is not popular, where Republicans are mad.
Republicans are mad. They shut down the town halls.
Can you name a single Democrat in Congress who's more popular than Donald Trump right now?
Listen,
Answer, no.
Scott,
the reality is Republicans are so happy with this. They're not upset about it.
No, they
The
are.
American people are happy about what's going on right now because for the first time in a long time, a president said,
Scott,
I'm actually going to reduce the size.
Whatever. I'll be honest.
I don't think this network makes any other programming. So we can do whatever we want as long as we wrap before the new season of South.
Watch this moment where, of course,
When we talk about
Go Dan. What's up, my brother?
It's all because of Trump. It is insane.
if we're over there, our economic interests are over there.
Yeah, these are real enemies.
Like, I think that they actually want to kill me. I mean, the reason I know this is, well, they say so online. You know, there's like Reddit forums where they don't just want to kill me; they want to desecrate my corpse. You know.
Wow. I know I'm going to get killed on social media for admitting that, but so be it. And the fact is that it doesn't matter whether Vice President Vance planned it or just took the opportunity to bait Zelensky. Zelensky took the bait. Okay.
Yeah.
And
what happened at the White House today?
Today, Donald Trump irreparably destroyed the 80-year-old post-World War II international order.
An Oval Office ambush of an American ally that will reverberate all around the world and stain America's image for years to come.
That was, to say the least, the most contentious confrontation between world leaders perhaps we have ever seen, certainly on television.
It was a truly historic moment, not in the good way. One that I fear realigned the world order, upending the only foreign policy consensus that most living Americans and Europeans have ever known.
A complete and utter mess. We don't gain anything by acting like bullies, and this is what bullies do.
I think there's no question that this was a setup. You heard Donald Trump say at the end of that clip you played, this is great television.
To issue an apology tonight?
Absolutely.
All right, so, but what else is going on? Not much in the Oval Office to discuss the big turnaround that the country has done, where Trump says now he's the dictator.
Statement for sure to say that it is one of the most astonishing moments that we have ever seen happen.
If you are a fan of Donald Trump and you